Stourhead is a 2,650-acre estate, consisting of a house, lake and beautiful gardens, situated just on the edge of Wiltshire. The gardens were designed by Henry Hoare in the 1740s. It has been a National Trust property since 1946. In early September 2020, the gardens at Stourhead were opened up to the public for the first time after a couple of years of closure due to COVID. Even then, it was strictly by appointment and you needed to book a time slot.
Oh. Hello there, can I have your name and your time slot?
McKenna, 11:30.
11:30 McKenna. That's it, we found you.
Anywhere?
Thank you.
Cheers.
During COVID restrictions, visiting Stourhead, or anywhere else for that matter, was not possible. So it was wonderful to have the gardens open again, even though the numbers of visitors were restricted. At the visitor centre, we were issued with a map, giving us a choice of 2 walking routes to follow. The landscape garden at Stourhead is considered to be one of the world's finest 18th century landscape gardens, and rightly so. This stunning lake is surrounded by lawns, trees, shrubs and classic temples. Our route first took us through the impressive gatehouse and lodge. This leads you through some gardens and past the house, sadly still not open due to COVID. From the top there's a great view across the lake to the Temple of Apollo, nestled on the hilltop. The grotto is always an interesting stop on our route. You enter through a short cave that leads you into a chamber with fountains and statues. Well, there must be thousands of trees and shrubs surrounding this lake and woodland paths. Although any time of the year is a good time to visit Stourhead, we still think the autumn is one of the best times to see the trees surrounding the lake when they are at their most colourful. In mid-October, we returned to Stourhead to see the changes in the season. One of the first things you see when entering the garden is probably one of the most photographed bridges in the country. From here there's a circular walk around the perimeter and through the grotto with great views. Sometimes the paths take you up into the wooded area. It's a lovely walk with plenty of wildfowl on the lake. And some on the lawns picking up the scraps left behind by the children's picnics. Swans are my favourites to watch, so graceful. Then submerging their long necks, hoovering up whatever food there is on the bottom. At this time of the year, the lake is particularly beautiful. So still, and the reflections are stunning. Then lastly, there are the trees. In just 1 month since our last visit, they have turned all colours. Especially beautiful when reflected in the lake. What a pleasure it is to have somewhere like this to visit on our doorstep.